Most people see geopolitical news and think it has nothing to do with their wallets. But here's the truth. Every major global deal eventually affects your money, your job, your investments, even the price of the food you buy. And this week, one of the biggest geopolitical events of the year happened. Vladimir Putin's strategic two-day visit to New Delhi, India. It sounds distant, but trust me, this visit reveals 5 powerful lessons about money, wealth, and long-term investing that most people will miss. So in this video, I'll break everything down in simple terms. Clean explanations and practical lessons you can apply today. Let's get started. What actually happened? Putin visited India for the first time since 2021. Over 2 days, both countries planned a huge strategic cooperation agreement covering trade, defense, energy, technology, labor migration, currency settlement, long-term economic partnerships. Think of it like 2 massive corporations deciding to team up for the next decade. Whenever countries do this, they aren't thinking about next week. They are planning for generations. Which brings us to Lesson 1. Wealth is built through long-term alliances. The average person handles money like this. This week's paycheck, this month's bills, this year's goals. But wealthy nations, and wealthy people, think in decades. India and Russia aren't planning a partnership for next quarter. They're planning for 2035, 2040, and beyond. This is the exact mindset that separates wealthy individuals from everyone else. If your financial plan only stretches to your next salary, it will always keep you stuck in survival mode. Actionable takeaway. Write a 10-year financial vision. Not just what you want, but how you'll build it. The power of trade agreements. When 2 countries increase trade, one thing happens. New opportunities. More jobs. More investments. More technological partnerships. More money moving. Here's the lesson. Lesson 2. Money follows the flow of value. Most people chase money. Wealthy people chase value creation. Look at India. They need energy, they need defense partnerships, they need technology, they need skilled labor pipelines. Look at Russia. They need trade partners, they need export markets, they need currency alternatives, they need reliable long-term deals. Both countries are solving each other's problems. That's value. And value is always followed by money. If you want to increase your income, stop asking, how can I earn more? Start asking, whose problem can I solve that is worth being paid for? Currency and inflation implications. One big part of this deal? India and Russia exploring ways to trade without depending heavily on the US dollar. Here's why that matters. When countries change how they trade, currency values shift. And when currencies shift, inflation and purchasing power shift. Lesson 3. Never build your wealth on only one currency. Most people keep 100% of their money in one currency, one job, one economy, one bank account. This is dangerous. Currencies rise and fall. Nations change policies. Inflation attacks savings. Wealthy people diversify across currencies, assets, and regions. Practical takeaway. You don't need to become a global investor, but you should avoid having all your wealth tied to one system. Simple options. Hold assets, not just cash. Invest in global ETFs. Keep some savings in commodities, gold, etc. Study how your local currency is performing the energy deals. Energy is the backbone of every country. When countries secure long-term energy contracts, they stabilize their economies. India gets reliable energy access. Russia gets a stable buyer. Here's the wealth principle. Lesson 4. Secure your energy first. Not literal energy, financial energy. Your income is the energy source of your wealth-building journey. Poor people. Income is unstable, unpredictable. Wealthy people. Create stable, reliable cash flow first. Before investing. Before buying assets. Before trying to get rich. Stabilize your income pipeline. This might mean learning a skill, getting certification, changing jobs, doing freelancing, building a side business, negotiating a raise. Until your energy source is stable, wealth building becomes 10x harder. Labor migration agreements. Russia wants skilled Indian workers. India wants opportunities for their workforce. Why does this matter? Lesson 5. Skills are the most transferable currency. Governments across the world treat skills as assets. Because skills travel across borders, resist inflation, multiply income, stay with you for life. Your bank balance may fluctuate, but your skills can earn for decades. If you want a financial edge in the next 10 to 20 years, focus on tech skills, AI skills, finance skills, engineering, digital marketing, data analytics, cybersecurity, animation/content creation, skilled trades. Skills are the oil and gas of your personal economy. What this all means for you. So let's recap what Putin's visit teaches us. Long-term alliances beat short-term thinking. Money follows value creation. Diversify your financial life. Stabilize your income pipeline. First, skills are the new global currency. Geopolitics isn't just for politicians. It's a mirror showing how smart wealth is built. Long-term, strategically, through partnerships, and by focusing on value. If you learned something new today, hit that like button. It helps the channel a ton. And if you want more explanations about money and investing, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.